All right, Miss Holly, I can't get your other video to upload. I don't know what the deal is, so I'm just going to redo a brand new one, okay? So we are going to start out with the tarot. We're going to see what comes out, okay? We're going to focus on finances, see what we can do. But let's see what comes out the most. Let's see what's hindering you. What is going on for Holly? Okay, so 7 of Cups right out of the bat. We've got choices here. So there are some choices that you're struggling with. Opportunity, procrastination. So procrastination could be one. Maybe they're telling you, listen, okay, you have these opportunities, but don't procrastinate on it. But you're overdoing yourself, okay? And they're saying that you need some rest. They're saying that you need rest, okay? Also, that manifestation, they hear you, and they're listening. They're going to provide for you, so don't worry. Don't worry, but you have to have the strength and know and trust in spirit that they are coming through for you. But manifest positively, okay? Just because it's not there right now doesn't mean that it's not coming in. You are moving on to calmer waters. Things are fixing to start rising up for you. One more, spirit. You need to find that perseverance to get through this, okay? You need to find that perseverance, but also the courage. Don't be defensive. Don't be defiant, okay? Know that just because things aren't happening right now doesn't mean that they're not coming through. Like I said, you are moving on to calmer waters. Let go of things that no longer serve you. This could be the ex or the boyfriend thing, okay? Let it go. Because in doing so, success is coming. Success is on the horizon, okay? So just know that. So that your finances are going to get better. Spirit hears you, and it is coming through for you, but you have to be patient, okay? You have to be patient, and don't dwell or procrastinate when it does come through. All right, so here's the soul's journey. Let's see what they have to say. The soul's journey talks about things that we struggle with or things we need to work on. Okay, so let's see what we have for Holly. I need to know. Oof, girlfriend. Okay, first one out is discipline. You have a problem with discipline, okay? Maybe you struggle with 50,000 things at once and it's hard to get it all through, or it's hard to manage it all. So discipline becomes an issue for you, okay? But you need to say, I can accomplish what I set my mind to, okay? Also, forgiveness. You're having a hard time letting go of what's been done to you, and you need to learn forgiveness, baby, because remember, forgiveness is not for you. It's not for them. It's for you to be able to move forward. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. These are manifestations, okay? And death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings, okay? So you struggle with letting things go, all right? You need to learn to let things go so new things can come in. All right, so that is the soul's journey. Next, now these are the ones that take longer because I actually read from the book. So let's see here. This is more shadow work with the wisdom of the house of the night. These are darker cards. They tell us what we need to work on that are hindering us the most, and that we really have to soul search and really do some shadow work on, okay? So what does Holly need? What does Holly need, Spirit? Whew. Girlfriend, Spirit's speaking to you today. Okay, so the first one out is the High Priestess of Water. Then we have Understanding. And then we have Cycles. Okay, so the first one, High Priestess of Water. So, High Priestess of Water visits you. It is to remind you that all things change, like that powerful element she represents. Water is a transforming element that flows in rivers, makes waves in the vast ocean, turns to hard, cold ice, and disperses as hot steam. Water can change into snowflakes, white, fluffy clouds, and rain. When you draw the symbol of water, it signifies a time when things in your life are changing shape right before your very eyes. Go with the flow, and these changes are powerful signs of wondrous experiences, lessons, and gifts. Even if you don't understand the changes at the moment, you will later. Next is Understanding. This is a symbol for deep and true comprehension. It is one thing to read something or to hear something, but it is another to truly understand something. You're being asked to keep an open mind and heart and to allow yourself to absorb information as you receive it. Be open to the wisdom that can come only with time, patience, and perspective. Try to get outside of yourself and imagine what it is like to walk in someone else's shoes. To understand is to have power. Wow. Next is Cycles, which I think we both know what that one's about. What comes around goes around is the message of symbol cycles. The moon goes from new to full in cycles that repeat each month. Whatever you are planning to do or to reveal by asking your question will be revisited in other circumstances. Be clear about your action. You will surely meet this experience again. Remember, what goes around comes around, like the moon that revolves around the planet. The energy that you express in your next action will orbit around you. Make sure it's a good one. So that could be career, okay? So make sure that you're not making it out to be the same as it was in your last one, okay? Whatever faults or that, and that's why it's shadow work. So maybe you don't realize if maybe there was something that was your fault and you didn't realize it, okay? But it could be relationship related. Okay, so this one is the deepest one of all. These cards talk about soul wrenching, okay? This is the Shaman deck. All right. So what does the Shamans have to say to Holly today? Shamans. Ooh, that's the first one I've seen, that one. Okay, so the first one we got was the Sacrifice. Then we got the Sorcerer. And then the Sweet Lodge, which I haven't seen that one yet. So let's start with the Sacrifice. All right, the Sacrifice. The sacrifice means to make sacred. The sacrifice is an offering of gratitude made from the heart, a feast of prepared love prepared for spirit. In olden days, sacrifices sometimes involved rituals in which blood was offered to the gods. For example, in the Bible, Yahweh preferred Abel's sacrifice of one of his lambs to Cain's offering of vegetables and fruits. In the Middle America, however, the Lord of the Dawn came to teach that Spirit preferred our songs and our prayers to the blood of humans or animals. The sacrifice asks that you offer to Spirit that which is most precious to you. Your offering will be sanctified and returned tenfold. You will be elevated to the altar at which you have been praying and meet the divine at the table with the heavenly feast. You are a welcome guest in this banquet. Your heart is the only worthy offering you can bring. Life has been generous with you in so many ways. What is the one person or thing that you feel you cannot live without? It is time to offer it all to Spirit so that it may unfold as it will. Do not cling to the old form or allow your sacrifice to weigh heavily upon you. You have sacrificed yourself and your dreams for too long. Now is the time to rededicate yourself to your journey. When you make sacred, you open the doors to infinite wealth. Do not delay. All right. The Sorcerer. This is the source of dark power. The sorcerer represents the destructive aspect of the human psyche and the self-centered behavior that harms others. It symbolizes the unconscious beliefs and ideas that foster separation, conflict, and scarcity. When the sorcerer enters your cycle, you're being called to look at how your beliefs around scarcity and self-centered fear manifest in your world. Examine the destructive part of your psyche that misuses power or harbors feelings of resentment, vengeance, lust, greed, bigotry, or hatred. Perhaps you've harmed someone because of these dark tendencies. If so, all is not lost. You have only forgotten that all beings are interconnected and the universe is abundant. The sorcerer arrives to challenge you to change your thinking. You're given a second chance. Correct your course and practice not blaming others for the darkness that lives inside you. Make peace with it and choose another way. Have you been feeling out of sorts because you've been faced with your own character flaws and the pain that you inflict on others when you are out of alignment? Radical self-acceptance is called for now. You must reconcile these darker aspects of your nature so you don't behave irresponsibly and cause more harm to yourself and the ones you love. It's time to come out of denial and accept responsibility for your words and deeds. When you meet the energy of the sorcerer with humility, this destructive power transforms into grace, which you can use in service to the highest good. Perhaps it's time to make amends. Do it. It will set you free from the shadows and let you step into the light. Ooh, girlfriend. Those are deep. Next is the Sweet Lodge. The Sweet Lodge represents the womb of Mother Earth. Okay, we got the High Priestess of water. Okay, so this is Earth. Volcanic stones are heated in a fire outside, then brought into the lodge and placed in a shadow hole in the center. Participants sit in complete darkness around the red-hot stones to sweat away old habits and beliefs and heal disease. When you return humbly to the womb of the mother, you are offered second chances. This is a time to journey inward into the dark and hidden places of your soul to reconnect with the ancient earth wisdom. You can also create a sacred and intimate space in the dark by lighting a candle. Observe what emerges and, without judging it, invite it to bring you its gifts. You are being offered an opportunity to shed and heal from the aspects of your life you have outgrown. Do not worry that you will be consumed by the process. Life is offering you a second chance. Take it. Since this chance may not come your way again for a while, Mother Earth is calling you into her womb and inviting you to incubate as long as needed for a spiritual rebirth. Gift yourself some time to be with your darkness, your fears, your pain, and your seeds of beautiful potential until you come out the other side free, wise, and full of creativity. Girlfriend, listen here. They are telling you that you need to do some major shadow work because there's some things that you're not seeing, okay? So that is why I do these reads, okay? I'm going to pull, I usually don't do this, but because I have a little bit of time, I'm going to pull this really quickly. I'm going to pull you a couple of cards for a spiritual aspect of it. So what does Holly need? What does Holly need? Okay. Girlfriend, they're absolutely, you want answers? Your first card was yes. Your second card was no. And then your third card was trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So they're basically telling you they're not going to give you the answer. They're telling you you need to learn to trust yourself. You've got to get out of your past, and you have to know that you are smart enough and you already know the answers at what you're looking for. You are protected by spirit, okay? You are protected, and baby, you are going through an awakening, okay? That is why you are feeling as if though things are falling apart, okay? And things are so hard. And trust me when I say awakenings are not easy. They are one of the hardest things that you'll ever go through. So trust in spirit. Trust, and put your all in spirit. Do that shadow work. Go deep within yourself. Find the answers that you need because they're already in there, okay? You've got this. Love you, girl.